Inside the shelter, we have two of these carrier units, 1 and 2. The condenser is on the roof, and we have the evaporator and the blower motor down here. So this is down below. This is the intake for the shelter air. Goes in here, passes through the evaporator coils, and then you get your cold air coming out here. This unit does not have free cooling. This is just mechanical cooling. So to look inside of the unit here, we just opened up this panel here. We got the blower. Heater coils would go here if it was installed, but they are not installed. So what we're doing is this unit is off. So on the side, we have panel B, breakers 2 and 4. Panel B, breakers 2 and 4. Breaker 4 has this lockout mechanism so that we could actually lock this while we're working on it, so no one shuts it on. And with our hand in the blower motor, and we don't want it to take our hand off, but anyways, so this is off. So we kind of got in here, we grabbed the bearing, spun it, made sure that the blower spun fine, and then kind of moved the shaft left, right, up, down, just to see if there's any irregularities and that the bearings were intact. This is pretty tight, looks good. Got the coils down here, evaporator coils, super clean. So what we did is we checked the capacitor. We actually replaced both capacitors on this one and that one. This is just the blower motor capacitor. And then we actually checked the wire nuts to see if they were tight. Just kind of wiggle them, make sure they're tight. If not, just screw them on a little bit more. Just check all the wire nuts. Finally, put the Hermansen sticker on there. This is the lead lag controller thermostat. So we actually got this call today because Verizon wanted us to do a service instead of a PM. Well, we're going to do a PM anyways because we're here, but the service is, so Mac Miller was here, and they said that they submitted a work order to upgrade to CompStat 3. This stat is functional, actually. So, oh, power isn't on. That's weird. It was on. I swear, that light was on. Anyways, so they wanted this replaced. So we're just taking down all unit information, and then I guess we'll probably come back and replace the stat. But this one, what we did was to turn the units on into cooling mode, we literally just pushed this button down. Right now the internal temperature is 74. It's actually set, if you click it once, that's the call for cooling set point, which is 79. All we did was keep pushing that button down until it was below this temperature. We set it to, like, I don't know, 65. And then actually both of these units turned on earlier when we were doing the test. So both blowers turned on, and both compressors turned on. And so we then checked the split for temperature between the intake here. This is essentially shelter temperature. So we checked the temperature split between this and the cooling temperature. And you want a temperature split of about 20 degrees. Ours was about 12 degrees, 15, which is also acceptable. But a normal range would be, I believe, about 15 to 25 degree split. So this is good. So now we're gonna button these back up, and we're gonna check out the roof, and we'll go from there. This is the return air. Air from the shelter is going in, up, through the filter, which should have an arrow pointing up, going up through the evaporator coil, cooling the shit out of that air. Now it's coming, the supply is pushing the air back into the shelter.